Hello, Internet. The All Things YouTube live show is about to start, but if you're watching this as a rerun, go ahead and skip through the countdown timer that's about to come on. I'm going to show you my content creation checklist and share it with you. I'm giving it away for free. Isn't that fun? All right, we'll get the countdown timer ready to go here. As always, I'll switch over to the bald spot cam, and I always have a hot mic, so you never know what's going to happen. And of course, the audio jams. Never forget the audio jams. Here they come. All right, all right. And bald spot cam, where are you? There you are. Fa-bam. I have to use this camera to write it off for tax purposes. That's for you, John. Talking tax in the house. Hard to do. Welcome, 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 welcome everyone. You remember me, I'm Matt Haas. This is the All Things YouTube live show, and I am glad you're here. Today I'll be going over my content creation checklist. We're going to be talking about what I do and what you do in the content creation prep and planning and marketing stage. I've got it all laid out for you, and I'm giving it away for free. Isn't that awesome? So you'll figure out how that can be done here shortly. And it's going to be a crazy show. Let's see who we have in the house here. Hey, Dave Gatton's Coffee Sessions here. Hi, Dave. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. He had some issues he was working through. Good part of the community, that Dave Gatton. Good guy. Say hi to Dave for me. Dr. Elo is in the house. Hey, we got a doctor. Glad you're here, brother. Talking Tax is here. That's my friend John. Herb's Scrolling Station. Hi, Herb. Rich Vibes, everybody. He's got an awesome Sunday show on Mixcloud where they can do commercial music and not get in trouble. Jaden the Guy is here. Harneal Media, that's my friend Steve Nealon. Mr. Jim Bashir's from the Driveway Workshop channel. More people are piling in. Thank you for coming by and for learning how to improve YouTube. That's what I want to do, folks. I want to make YouTube better by having all of your content better. I want everyone's content to be better on YouTube, because that way we will crush traditional media. No, I think YouTube is the place to be for entertainment and education, and I love it. I love that you can make a living doing content creation and growing an audience, and you can do it with consumer level gear. That's what I help you do around here. I help you make searchable videos people actually watch. That's what you get on All Things YouTube. Because once you make searchable videos people actually watch, then the audience starts piling in, starts growing, and then you can meet your goals to inspire, to educate, or sell something. It's all good here. And Mixcloud. I did get it right. It is Mixcloud, right? I did say that right. I hope I did. Hey, Matt, got something new for tonight. You do? Well, awesome. Yep, and more audience. Okay. Let's take a look at a few things here. Don't forget, I have a course, and I'm doing consulting. You can get on. This course is free, folks. 32 lessons are free. Go get it. It's out there. It's not going to be free for much longer. This is how you can interact with me. I've got a Facebook group. If you're not in this Facebook group, go here and join. There's a thriving community of people growing their YouTube channel. And then this right here, I have a link to this in the description of this video. That is how you get my content creation checklist, which I'm going to go over. So sign up for that, and you'll get an instant download link after you've successfully signed up for that. Whoopsie. How about you two go away? Oh my gosh. I'm pushing too many buttons here, folks. I need a larger one of these, the stream decks. Here's how you can support me with some monetary donations. Hey, look, giving away free content, it takes a toll, and anything you can do will certainly help and will certainly be appreciated. People are sometimes hesitant to give small amounts, but I tell you what, 1,000 views equal about $1 through AdSense. So even $1 or a few dollars, that's like 1,000 or 2,000. That's the significance of 1,000 or 2,000 views. It really helps. This is affiliate links and other fun things you can do. You know, you basically buy stuff, and I catch a few pennies with all of this stuff here. A lot of fun, a lot of quick ways to get a hold of me. If you do this link is also in the description, and it's right here real tiny if you have a magnifying glass. You'll get your name on this banner throughout the whole show. Well, it'll stay there for as long as someone tips over top of you. That didn't make sense. When someone else tips, it'll remove your name. So maybe it'll be there for a couple minutes. Maybe it'll be there all for multiple shows. You never know. Patreon is here. Let's take a look at my top patrons. Thank you for being top patrons. Jerry Brown, Hardy Media, I Love Audio Production, Osprey Mama, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs, and Shalalala Productions. Here are, whoopsie, my goodness, what is happening? I don't know what's going on here. So here are $1 patrons, and we have a sponsored show that is for both perspectives. It's the last Thursday of every month. Check it out. That's on the Shalalala Productions YouTube channel and some other places. Go check that out over there. Joined your Facebook, Matt. Excellent. I will approve that. Yeah, please do that. I got one of these too. Fa-bam. Yep, we have a thriving YouTube community over on Facebook. Ha ha. When you hit join, you can say ha ha. Hey, you can do anything you want on the internet. That's the way it works here, folks. That is the way it works. All right. Let's jump into it. Oh, don't forget, the first link in my description is this. Where's it at? Nope, not there. Oh, it's over here. Fa-bam. This is my Notion. What is Notion? It's an online database, and this shows everywhere that I'm going. I think the link takes you here. Yeah, I think the link takes you here. This is all of my published content. So, did you miss something? Question mark, question mark. Well, it's all right here, folks. You can just see everything I've published, and it could be a live show, a podcast. Yes, I did a podcast. Look what it says. It says, whoops, hold on a second. Push a few buttons here. Got to push buttons every now and then when you're hosting shows. All right. Twitch sucks. I tell you why. So if you want to hear me on audio only, this is a podcast, rant about Twitch, there you go. But this is fun too. If you want to see me everywhere I am on the interwebs, come here. And I'm not only on my shows, I'm on Brenda G's Designs, I'm on Shalala Productions, you name it. So that's fun. Link is in the description. And bookmark it. Check it often. That's the way it works. If you have a question, just ask your question in the chat. If I go for quite a while without answering it, you ask it a second time. I might not see it by accident. I try and see everything. But again, I'm pushing lots of buttons here, people. Whole lot of buttons. Oh, check this out. Talking to everybody, smash the like button. Fa-bam. Yeah, a liking is a free thing you can do, and it helps me. It really does help me. All right, let's talk about my content creation checklist. Here it is. Take a screen grab and you can copy it down. No. Again, get on the email list here and sign up. And it's a double opt-in, so it'll send an email to your inbox. You push the button, and then you'll get the instant download list. And this is designed to be edited. This won't work for you exactly, but it works for me, and with a few tweaks, you can do it. And I have planning, pre-publish, and post-publish. Let's take a look at what I've got here. And if you have any steps that you do, let me know in the chat. I want to make this as best as possible. So if you have any steps that you do before you go live or publish a video, hey, let me know. I would appreciate that very much. Very, very, very much. Okay. For going live, always do a bulleted list. A bulleted list of what you're going to say. I've got bulleted lists here for this show. And, without it, you'll just meander on. You won't hit all of your topics. The pacing will be slower. It'll overall be a lower quality video. So definitely when you're going live, just bullet point what your topics are and get that nice and tight and print it out or write it out. I have a woodworking channel. For my woodworking channel, my planning there is I build a cut list. I actually render the items I'm going to cut and print them out and with measurements. Keyword analysis. Keyword analysis is important. This is where you try to identify a keyword phrase, and you try to identify a keyword phrase you can rank against. I have details about this in my course. You can go ahead and check that out. But in other words, before you create a video, you should know what your keyword phrase is. It could be 2 or 3 words that have a favorable amount. And so in other words, if there's a big YouTuber that's sucking up all the views for a particular search term, we don't want to use that search term. You want to tweak it and do a search term that not many people are using. Let's see what Talking Tax says. I go live 10 minutes before show and do a countdown to allow people to get in, as well as doing a verbal pre-show. And tonight, after the countdown, is one of the new things. Okay, trying new things. I love it. Simply Wooden Creations is here. That's Russ Clarity. Welcome. Glad you're here, Russ. I'm going over my content plan. You can get this by going here. A link is in the description. If you forget that it's lowercase g, lowercase t, capital A, lowercase v, capital E, and 5. It's kind of a weird URL, but it's, just sign up for the email list in the description. So that's planning, okay? Planning. And you know what? Having a bulleted list is like armor against feeling nervous. When I have a bulleted list, I don't feel nervous. I'm ready to go. Before I hit the live button, I'm pumped up. I'm like, let's go. Like, let me out. I'm like a caged bull, before the gates open. But if I don't have a bulleted list, then I get nervous, and it shows. It shows. Okay. Live streaming. Okay. How many people in the chat live stream? Say, put the word live in the chat if you go live on your YouTube channel. Here's what I do before I go live. And it's a long list. I'm going to rifle through it real quick. If you have any questions, call them out in the chat. I set up all of these lights. And some are with remotes, some I control with the phone. It's a lot of fun. So I get all of them on. I confirm I'm not muted. Sometimes I go live and I'm muted. That's not good. Wi-Fi. I kill the Wi-Fi on the computer. And sometimes I need to turn it on because when I'm transferring from devices, like a lot of times I'll use this as my camera. Like I'll take a picture of something and then want to make it into a graphic. But of course I want my green border around it. I want to drop my logo on it. But I start with my phone camera because phone cameras are banging. They are good quality cameras. Anyway, for the Wi-Fi, I airdrop it. I airdrop it to the computer, and you have to have Wi-Fi. Sometimes I leave the Wi-Fi on, and I don't like that on. So I take it off when I live stream because I want everything going out over Ethernet, hardwired to the internet. Wi-Fi is a very chatty protocol. If I have one of those free apps that shows every open Wi-Fi, every node, every Wi-Fi network, and they're all tripping over each other. It's a miracle Wi-Fi even works in this day. It seriously is. So hardwired all the way, baby. And I have a checklist to remove Wi-Fi. Artfully Blind with Diana is here. Hello, Diana. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going over my content creation checklist, and it's free for anyone. Just sign up here. And if you're already signed up, I'm going to send an email to all the people I'm just going to send an email and deliver this after the show. So if you're signed up, you're going to get this after the show. If you're not signed up for my email, you can sign up here. The link is in the description. And if you want to sign up under a different email and get it right now, rather than waiting for 45 minutes, you can do that too. Not on you. Okay. Don't know what that means. Hopefully everything's coming through okay. Everything's good with the stream, right? Okay. I'm going over pre-live streaming checklist. Okay, so where did I leave off? Oh, I have to configure my countdown timer. See this countdown timer here? I have this counting down to 7 o'clock. I don't have it set to where as soon as I turn it on, it just goes 5 minutes. I have it down to the hour or, to the exact time. And then every week I have to move it from the 19th of April to the 26th of April. I have to change anyway, I got to do a little action to get that thing working right. So that's on my list because I don't want to turn my countdown timer on and go, oops, because that looks, well, I was going to say it doesn't look professional, but I'm not professional. You know what I mean. I print my bulleted list. Here's my bulleted list. It's printed. Yay. That's my printer with all the Pac-Man fruit. Yeah. Send it to the printer, yank it out, put it right in front of me. And with this in front of me, and I feel comfortable. I don't feel nervous. I don't feel anxious. I feel ready to go. I position the bald spot cam. Today, this wasn't like this. This was pointing down at the piano. I got a piano down here. And I was making a video for my piano. Mr. Dave Gatton, did you see my video? Gwen Stefani, baby. She's out there on Piano Awesome. Go get it. You can follow that Notion link too. See, look. Let me show you. Come over here to Notion. There's a link to Notion in the, but come over here to Piano Awesome on the footer, whatever page you land on. And here's everything I've done. And then here's the Gwen video. And to get it, just hover over the link and there's a little link doodad. A little icon will pop up right here. Click that puppy and you're ready to rock and roll. Did you do YouTube news yet? All things YouTube. Thanks, Diana, for asking. There is no significant news to share in the week that happened regarding YouTube. I follow the developers and all of their public posts on what's new and different. And it's a lot of experiments. I typically don't do experiments. A formal YouTube experiment is where 1% of the population will see something a little bit different for a short time, and then they'll go back to normal, and then they'll analyze what you did or didn't do when the interface was different to see if it was good or not. So I didn't do that. Oh, and look at this. There's the email newsletter from Stream Elements right there. That's how you get my list. Okay, still going over the streaming checklist, the pre-published streaming checklist. I turn on the top-down camera because not that one. This one has an off switch, so I turn that on. That's an old DSLR. Way up, it's practically into the ceiling. I don't know if you can see that. There's the camera. Look how high up it is. It is way high up. I had to do that to get it out of frame because look, it at least has to be this high. And it's probably 2 feet higher than that. Anyway, got to turn that on. That's on the list. So basically turn on all your cameras. Sometimes I do Epoch Cam for the video, and I'll have to prep that because I like to do Epoch Cam with USB like an animal rather than over Wi-Fi because I told you I take off the Wi-Fi. I make sure I'm streaming in 60 frames a second at 1080p. Sometimes I make videos for Facebook and I don't need that much resolution and that much frames per second. So I don't want to stream in 30 frames a second. I sure as heck don't want to stream in 720 like some degenerate. No, I'm just kidding. 1080p, 60 frames a second. Oh, the monitor. Yeah, this is the thing. Over here, I set this monitor to lower pixels. This monitor here is huge. I mean, I've got a cajillion pixels. It's ginormous. But that's horrible for screen sharing. This monitor here, technically it's only 24 inches, which isn't physically that big, but it's got a cajillion pixels. What are the pixels on this sucker? Anyway, my thing on the checklist is I turn this way, way down. So right now it's at 1920 by 1080, but it's normally at 3008 by 16. Oh, doesn't show it. By 1692. That's hard. Watch. If I do this, watch what happens. Look, everything gets super tiny. Can you read this text? Can you read this? No. So I have it on my checklist to do this for you because I want to do a good show for you. I want you to be able to see everything properly. Retina, this built-in retina. No, not that one. It's my other window. Oy, oy, oy. Hide others. There it is. My Lord. Sorry about this. Boom. Get that back. Hide this. Go back to... Oh my gosh. I should not have done that. Are you doing April Lita now? Yes, I am. Yep, we've done 26 live streams. Lita is live every day in April. It's now a closed event, and I am doing that. It's a lot of fun. More live streaming checklists. I'm going to get into regular uploaded videos here in a second. Oh, this is another pet peeve of mine. Notice how the browser lines up with this green border. This green border here. A lot of people do it like this. Okay, let's take a look at this. And their window is all disheveled. It's hidden behind the thing. I'm like, no, get everything lined up. Pixel perfect, baby. That way, that's the end. This is the end. This is the top. This is the, I take the steps and I do that for you. I don't know how many live streams I see and they're reading a paragraph of text and the last word is chopped off. It's crazy. This isn't a good example, but it would be like this. Like if I were to be reading you all of these titles, it'd be like, now that's an extreme example, but still, like I watch a lot of YouTubers that call up news articles and they have the big block of text in the middle and anyway, I try and get that right for you. And Stream Deck, I set the Stream Deck to sleep an hour. I have this go blank to turn off the little monitors after 5 minutes when I'm not streaming. So I do that. And then I have a copy paste document. I've got a text doc here. Let me show it to you. Go over here. I got this thing. So like I will take links from here, copy them, put them in the chat like that. Like that. See, but quick. So that's everything I do to prep for live streaming. Now, what do I do before I pre-publish? Well, what are my pre-publishing steps for edited videos? Easy peasy. Metadata. I've got everything here with the metadata. We've got titles, descriptions, keywords, cards, end screens. It's just all on one line because you do them all at the same time. Boom, 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 boom. Get them all done. Put it in a playlist. Every video needs to be in a playlist. No exceptions. Closed captioning. Who does closed captioning on every video? Well, every non-live stream. I don't close caption my live streams. Do you put closed captioning or edit the closed captioning that YouTube puts there for you? Do you do that on every single edited video? Let me know. I do. And I do because it gives YouTube more confidence that the closed captioning is correct. And when it has more confidence the closed captioning is correct, it gives more confidence as to the content of the video is accurate. And then it will match it on search terms much easier. All you got to do is make an edit. It can be one small change. You don't have to like just add periods or add capitalizations or fix one spelling because the automatic closed captioning always misspells a word or something. So just just do a small tweak if you're pressed for time. I suggest actually doing it legit. But that's what I do. Edit closed captions or revise the automatic closed captions. Thumbnails. I make the thumbnails. Not only do I make a thumbnail for the YouTube video, but I make a thumbnail for my blog less the logo. Because my website has the logo real big on it. This is for this website. I post every one of these videos to that website. And so I need a special thumbnail for that. Not for YouTube. For YouTube, I put the logo in the thumbnail, but not on my blog. Because my blog already has my logo in the header. And I make an Instagram that's square. And I'll just prep all of it. This is all before I publish. I'll draft an email newsletter and put the video link in the email newsletter. I won't send it, but I'll draft it. And then I'll draft the blog post, do the same thing. And then I'll do an instructable sometimes for these videos. People in the woodworking and maker community, they know what Instructables is. It's a website, instructables.com. Even if you're not a maker, you should go to that website because it tells you how to do things step by step. Everyone, lives somewhere. Apartment homes teaches you how to like make stuff and fix stuff. And then I make the content entry in Notion. I come over here and I make the line item in Notion. That's part of my checklist. That's everything for pre-published. Do you have anything that's not on this list? Let me know. And then when I go to publish it, this one's easy. I set the video to feature. Do you know YouTube still has this feature? It's a old. Let me show you. So if you go to customize channel, and then you go to customization. Well, I already clicked it, but if you're not on the front page of your home page, click here, and then you'll get here. And then this. See, it says featured video for subscribers. Like, what is this? Boom, publish. Whatever that does, I do it. I don't know what, Here's the thing about YouTube. If there's a feature for you to use, you use it. You don't have to understand what it does, but you still use it. It's just like, you don't have to understand how a plane can fly through the sky and not fall like a stone, but you can still take advantage of air travel. It's the same thing. If you got a feature on YouTube, you don't know what it is or what it does or what its significance is. If the developers say this is a feature for you to use, bing, 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 you use it. I think I'm losing my voice here, folks. Don't know what that's about. So then here we go. I post content to many places. And the post content could be the image I talked about. It could be the direct video URL of the published YouTube video or a teaser vid. Oh, I forgot to mention, I sometimes do a 30-second teaser video. So one of those three I'll publish to Facebook groups, multiple groups, Twitter, Patreon, the blog, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Instagram always gets the square version with the link to the video in the bio. That's what I do. Hey, this week is Jaden's birthday. Happy birthday week, Jaden. Awesome. And then I'll make the Instructables live and I'll send the email newsletter because I drafted the email newsletter in the pre-publish. So this is what I got for you, folks. This is my checklist for planning, for pre-publishing, and then post-publishing. Post-publishing is really marketing. That's marketing here. What do you do? What else do you do? Do you do anything that's not on the list? Let me know. Please share. That would be very helpful. Did I miss any questions? if you have any questions about the YouTubes, now is a good time to ask. Because I am answering questions, open Q&A. Uh-oh. Morning. Look who showed up. Jim Dockrell. Look out, everybody. I'm just kidding. You know I love you, Jim. Glad you're here, buddy. Jim's a wild ride in the comments. He'll do interesting comment, appropriate comment, thoughtful comment, zinger comment. Then back to no. He slips them in. He gets the zingers going. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Diana, not only did I do and am doing Lita, I also did Impartial Geek's 7-Day Challenge. So you can head over to creatortoolkit.com and you can take that challenge if you want. And that is not fixed to a certain day. You can choose any 7 days that you want, and then you can go through that challenge. And that's where I created a video every day. Here, these. Just some of them here. And this takes you through committing, creating, and connecting, which are the core tenets of what that 7-day challenge teaches you. So that's available too. Like I said, man, I've been cranking out the content, just cranking it out. I finally did my Don't Speak. Look at the time span between 7. That's a month and a half difference. It took me a month and a half to learn that song. Oh my gosh! And then over here on All Things YouTube, I got my podcast. These are the two, this week's and last week's live stream, and then all of these colorful ones I did for that 7-day challenge. And here's some edited videos I have down there as well. So I have been on a roll, baby. And look, this helped the channel too. Let me give you a peek at the channel analytics. This is amazing. So look at this graph. Here's a live stream, and then the channel basically goes dormant. Live stream, dormant. But when I was publishing rapid fire, look at this big wall of blue. That's what you want. And check this out. I'm not going to be able to blow that one up, but it says, compared to the previous 28 days, 999% increase. Subscribers, 25. 900. Oh, darn it. Thought I could snap it real quick, but I can't. Yeah, so I broke. Does that mean I broke YouTube? Because it couldn't render. It couldn't render this number higher than 3 digits. Does that count as breaking YouTube? I would love to say that I broke YouTube. Oh, Jaden says Mind Equals Blown's live stream is out. So put it on your show. More box. Oh, okay. It should be there. Mind Equals Blown is, let me go over to the Notion. And I'll go over here. Future live show. Right there. It's on the list. It's on the list for April 29. Who's showing up, baby? But thank you. American Wanderer, hello, hello. Glad you're back on the channel. I just went over my content creation checklist. It has both marketing and planning for content planning and pre-publishing checklists. Go check that out. If you want to get that for free, you can sign up here. Oh, as soon as this goes away. There you go. This link is in the description under email newsletter. Find this email newsletter link, sign up, and you can download a copy of this for instant download for free. If anyone has trouble getting this, just ping me on the Facebooks or however you want to get a hold of me, or find me in here. Yeah. I meant on the YouTube show, more box. Oh, it should be there. It should be there. Let me take a look. Come over here to the line. Whoops. Go up, 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 biddy up, biddy up. Okay, where's my vid? This is today's vid. We'll go out to the front. We'll go out to the show page. La da dee, la da da. And show more. Oh, do I not? Oh, wait, this is the wrong day. Shoot. Sorry. I'm up here. La da dee. Get shareable link. One more time. Second verse, same as the first. All right, here's today's show. Wave to me. There I am. Hello. I'm going to pause myself. Here's the it's already in the show more mode, and there it is. Mind equals blown. Oh, it's not there. Doggone it. All right. Well, we're going to fix that. We are going to fix that. So come over to thanks for the heads up. 29th is here. Share the link. Copy. Copy, copy, copy. Gotta do one more time. I pasted when I should have. A command V'd when I should have command C'd, or command C'd when I should have. There we go. There's mind equals blown. I can fix it in the description, but in order to see it, you'd have to refresh, and I don't want you to refresh because then you will stop the session, and that would get weird. Boink. You know what I just did? I'm a crazy mo. Look. Whoops. Why did that fire? Go away. This is actually rather difficult. Look what I have to do. So I come down here and I'm streaming here, okay? Then what is that Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays date? I always mess this up. I always mess it up. So I built myself a widget. Look at this sucker. This you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm crazy. But I come here, open, where is it? Here we go. This is nuts. So I got this widget. So I put in the the all things YouTube show date, and then it will correctly render out this information. So I don't have to quick look. Now watch. This is how lazy I am. So I come in here and say, I'll go the 10th. Like this will be a show on the 10th. Boom. Did you see it? And now all of these are now accurate. 12, 13, 14. Because when it skips months, then you know, it's not just the day, it's the month too. And there's always going to be something wrong, like the 31st, okay? So my next show then would be 7th, 10th. But, I mean, that's not always the case. Watch when it goes to 4/26, okay? Yeah, and then see how it's all split up here. Then my show a week out is in the next month, but these three shows are still in the same. Anyway, I got tired of doing all of this, looking back and forth to the calendar, and I built that little widget. Anyway. Hey, Shauna's here. Welcome back. I went over my content creation checklist, and anyone can get this for free. All you need to do is sign up for my email newsletter here. The link is in the description. Look for email newsletter. There'll be an instant download link to go get this list that you can copy and edit yourself. It's completely royalty free for personal and commercial use. You can edit, modify, do whatever you want. It's my gift to the world. Hello to all the regulars. Hello right back to you. Always good to have you back in the channel. American Wanderer is doing good in Wilmington, North Carolina. Wilmington. I'll be in North Carolina in a couple months. That's where I go to the beach. All right. Any questions? Any questions about the YouTubes? Well, Jim's on his way out. Dinner bell rang. Drop a like if you haven't already, Jim. That helps the show. Everyone, please drop a like. Liking helps the show, and it's free for you to do. Working towards my 4K 222 left to go. Yeah, okay. $4,000. $4,000 subs. I believe that's what you're talking about. That's good. That's good. Killing it. Kill it, baby. Kill it. Oh, I'm also going to put together a workshop. This will be a Zoom session. I'll pick a date and time. I don't know when. And you'll RSVP. And then I will go over everything YouTube homepage. So I'll have a quick session. I'll go over every item on the YouTube homepage, what it should have, what it shouldn't have, the do's and don'ts. And then if you want to, you can screen share in Zoom your YouTube homepage, and I and everyone else can comment on it, and we can whip all of our YouTube homepages into shape, lickety split, and I'll do it for free. If that's something you're interested in, as I start planning this, this is where you want to go. So it's group coaching through Zoom. I'm going to announce it on email. Sign up for my email list, and you can take advantage of free group coaching. And if you're on the list and you can't make it that day, I will publish the recording to anyone who RSVP'd, and you can just watch the recording. You can see the do's and don'ts that I'm saying about each one of those items. I think that'll be a good way to help the community beef up their YouTube channels. And if this goes well, I'll go into more complex topics. Maybe I'll do keyword research. Maybe I'll do thumbnails, how to make a banging thumbnail. But we'll see how this goes. So if you want to support this effort, definitely get in on that email newsletter. That will help. So besides getting the show name out there on the interwebs, what other ways are there to get your channel noticed? Well, John from Talking Tax, you've got to join the conversation. You have to go on social networks and be part of the conversation. And I like the jab, 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 right hook method. When the jabs, this is from Gary Vaynerchuk. Look it up. He's got a book. Go search Amazon for jab, 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 right hook. Basically, the jabs are giving away stuff for free. Not stuff, but participating and providing value for free. Jab, jab, jab. And then right hook is the ask. So you don't just ask, go to my video, publish a new video. That gets annoying. No one's going to want to play along with you. But if you're out there on the forums, you're like, oh, here's the answer to your question. Oh, if someone says I did this, this, and this, you could say, oh, I love A, I love B. C's good, but have you considered doing C a little bit different? Just give value. And then every now and then you say, oh, check out my new video. Or, oh, here's a playlist. Or, oh, support me on Patreon, whatever it is. So get into these forums. Go wherever. Now, Talking Tax asked the question, so go to tax forums. Go to places where people are talking about your subject. Join those communities and start contributing, and then occasionally bring them over to your stuff. Also, I'm a big fan of email. Email lists are a valuable tool to run business, because when I go live on YouTube, everyone's supposed to get a notification. A little dialogue thing that goes bloop up there. Doesn't always go out. Or sometimes it gets sent to your phone, but the person has turned off notifications for the app, killing all, emails go direct to the inbox, baby. Start an email list. And now people need a reason to go on to the email list, so I try and give away free stuff. Like here's a free item you can have. Sign up for my email list. You'll have a download link. When I do this free Zoom session, the RSVP is going to also be simultaneously signing you up for my email list, and it'll be disclosed. You don't want to ever, on the down low, slip people into they have to know they're joining your email list. So that's a legal issue. There's an anti-spam act, a canned spam act that is a law. Well, acts are laws. Anyway, so you do that right. So that's one way. Do you have a YouTube page? Or I'm sorry, a Facebook page? Have a Facebook page. Do you have a Facebook group? Consider launching a Facebook group around your topic. Do you have Instagram? Fire up an Instagram. Do you have Twitter? Fire up Twitter. Be everywhere. Look what I did. My blog. Do you have a blog? Do you have a WordPress website? Put it on your WordPress website. LinkedIn account. Is that appropriate to put on LinkedIn? Do it. Instagram. Take photos. Take photos of tax forms. Circle in red on the tax form and put an arrow and put that out on Instagram. You know what? People love circled things in red. When a human sees something with something circled in red, they click on it. They click on it every time. They never not click on it. There's something about the human brain. When you see something circled in red, you click on it. You could do that with your tax forms on Instagram, since it's all photo-based. Well, mostly photo-based. You gotta post off of YouTube to get the eyeballs onto your stuff, and do it everywhere. Shayna says, well thought out recorded videos plus searchable titles of the videos. Yep. That's the mantra here is make searchable videos people actually watch. Where's my little widget for that? I've got a little fun little animation. Where is it? Oh, I've got it here. Hold on. There it is. Make searchable videos people actually watch. Yeah. And tax stuff is so searchable, and it's evergreen. It's really the term I was looking for, meaning it's going to be relevant today, and it's going to be relevant a month, a year, 10 years from now. Well, most topics are in that field. So, your videos should answer a question, because people search for stuff on YouTube. They search for answers. Make your video an answer to a search query. Right on. That is so well thought out. Searchable titles. Mama Bear's She Shed, Tracy Keaton. Welcome back to the channel, Tracy. Good to have you here. Yes, thank you for supporting me and for your continued support, Tracy. Yep. Drop a like if you haven't already. The titles I make is what the show is about. For example, last week I covered gig workers. So I made gig worker titles for yes, the title is so important. You only have a few words to convey that most. Why is it important? Think about it. You see, if you're on YouTube and you see a bunch of recommended videos, what's the thing that makes you click on a video? Well, you only got two things you're looking at, the thumbnail and the title. They are literally the two most important things. So yeah, your title, you always put the search phrase first in your title. So if you're talking gig workers, first two words in your title, and then put some sort of action word to kind of, build excitement. Say, gig workers tax tips, awesome, or 5 best gig workers tax tips, or gig workers tax tips parentheses 5 best or something like that. You got to get the keyword phrase, and you got to get some sort of action, excitement word, and then you sandwich them together, and that's your title. Never put episode 36, or never put the date. Now, I put the date in All Things YouTube because I cover weekly news. So in my specific use case, the date, and even the date is just 3 letters for the month and then the digits for the day, not TH for 7th. Just, it would be like APR for April and then 7. If I streamed on the 7th, which I didn't. I streamed on the 5th. But anyway, yeah. So no one's going to go, oh, I love 36. I'm going to search for episode 30. Like, no one does that. They're searching for what content they want. So leave episode numbers out of the title. Leave dates out of the title. That's too valuable. The title is too valuable to junk up with things people aren't going to search for. So yeah, titles. And that's good. That's good. That's good. Look at the title of this. I put what I'm talking about. I put the content creation checklist for. I didn't even put the words All Things YouTube Live in the title, even though that's what this is. This is the All Things YouTube Live show. I left it out. Because it's anyway. You get it. Here we go. Here's an example. Gig workers. Is it a hobby? ? I like it. And put a hyphen between workers and is, but yeah, no. Good. And Tracy says, I need to get my camera and stuff ready to go for my channel, and I have nowhere to start. Nowhere to start? Come on, Tracy. I got you covered. Head on over to allthingsyoutube.com. Scroll down here to the buying guide. Open that puppy up. It'll launch a public Google Doc. And then here's everything you could possibly want to buy. Cameras, webcams, DSLRs, point and shoots. I have it all cataloged here. And I have this awesome table. Check this out. It tells you what type of use case you're going for, and then what the pros and the cons are of that. And I've got them all linked here with buy links. This is my camera. This is my lens. Everything's here. Capture cards. You name it. It's all right there for you. Go get it. See, I give free content. My business model is ad supported and creator supported free content. You do the tips down here, that's creator support. You do the Patreon, creator support. Creator supported and ad supported free content. I don't even have ads on this channel. Got Buy Me Coffee. I need to start cheap, dude. Well, listen. Right here you go. Fa-bam. Get on your phone. Phone is awesome. These cameras on these phones are flipping amazing. Not only are they good glass and good components, but they've got software making them even better underneath it. Hey, Nailbender's here. Thanks for the great show, Matt. I've been lurking, but have to go mod for an ambassador. Okay, cool. I'll catch the rest of the replay. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Drop a like on your way out. That helps the channel. Glad you're here. Check out the email I sent you real quick, says Shauna. Okay. Do that. I hope you know you've made an impact. Oh, isn't that nice? May I share that? Oh, shoot. Well, maybe I don't want to share your email address. There you go. There you go. I hope you know you've made an impact in my life. And then this was one of my, a screen grab of one of my Lita sessions where I said, grow an audience to inspire, educate, entertain, and so thank you. What a lovely thing to send me. I appreciate that. You are awesome. You are awesome. And I love that your stuff's getting better. I love that you're planning things out to improve. I want YouTube to have the highest quality stuff from everyone. I want YouTube to be the place for education and entertainment. And I know it is a place where you can earn a living doing something you love. What a gift this is. This didn't exist 10 years ago. We live in an awesome time. I Am Tallboy is here. Hi, I Am Tallboy. He says, checking in. Thanks, brother. Drop a big old like if you wouldn't mind. That helps out the channel. It's snowing here. Jim's up in Canada. Hi, Jim. Look upwards. Excellent. Good deal. Well, listen, folks, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you for attending another All Things YouTube live show. Here is next week's show. Go ahead and click that and choose set reminder. That way you'll get notified. Go ahead and get in, sign up for my email newsletter, and you can get my checklist for free. If anyone has trouble downloading this, just let me know. But yeah, sign up for my email newsletter. You can get that checklist for free and modify it. You know, I have some woodworking stuff in here that's probably not going to apply to everyone, so take it out. That's the thing about electronic documents. You take them out. I'm on Mind Equals Blown on Thursday. Brenda's still giving out free stuff. She's crazy. She literally mails physical items to one winner every show. She has a bunch of prizes. I'm not on Verbose Wednesday this Wednesday. Next show is on the 5th. Thank you for a great show. I have learned a lot here. So I'm thrilled. I'm always here. Get in the group. You said you signed up for the group. This is a great place to ask questions when I'm not streaming on Mondays. I answer as quickly as I can. And there's other smart people there answering stuff as well. You guys are awesome. My audience is awesome. Thank you for being awesome. You do not make me mad. You make me happy. And I love it. Okay, I'm leaving it here. Stay awesome, everyone. I'll see you around the interwebs. Take care. Bye. Good night.